never get free. Lamb to the slaughter, what you gon' do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gon' do when there's blood in the water? Look me in my eyes, tell me everything's not fine, or that people ain't happy.
Welcome, Goblin and Ghouls. I am Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to a dark story. Today's tale is about a twisted young man. Gather around with a very unique ability called puppeteer. This is What If Deku Had Puppeteer Part 1. Let's begin. As a year has passed since Dabi and Izuku have escaped from the secure prison, as they move to safe house, as slowly Dabi, with Izuku's influence, has been going more towards villainly than vigilante. As we cut to an alleyway in Hosu City, as you have two patrons coming out of the bar, as they're stumbling around, as they're like, come on man, dude, you're way too drunk. As he's like, I'm fine. Once I get in my car, I'll be able to go. And he's like, no, dude, you're not driving anywhere. Come on. My place is not that far from the bar. As they're walking through the alleyway, as the lights are flickering off and on, as he's like, man, I hate walking down this alleyway at night. It's creepy. You know it, man. As they continue to walk, as they see a coffin standing up in the middle of the alleyway. As they get closer to it, what's that, a coffin? Is that a girl? As you see the puppet, the doll in the coffin, as they're like, what the hell? As he's like, it's just a doll. What the hell's going on? As the puppet's eyes open, as it lunges at the man, as her hands turn into claws, metal claws, as she digs into the man's chest, as she tilts her head back, opens her mouth, as all the man sees is sharp monstrous teeth, as she bites down on the man's neck, ripping his throat out. As the dude stumbles, as the man stumbles, as his friend flops to the ground, as the puppets jump in the air, landing on the wall on all fours, sitting on the wall, as she turns her head around looking at the man and smiles, as shit, as he stumbles up, as he's running, as he's stumbling, as he's running, as the puppet, the doll, walking along the walls, as it starts running on the wall, as it's like shit. As the man gets on the main street, as he looks back, as he sees this young man standing right beside the doll, as the doll looks up at Izuku, looks over to Izuku, as Izuku smiles. No escaping. As he shoots puppet wire as it wraps around the man. As he pulls him back, as he's digging his hands into the payment, as he's screaming, "No, no, please, spare me!" Lilith, dear, finish your work. As the puppet's walking, the doll walking towards the man, as all the man sees is the puppet in front of it, as he's back in the alleyway. As she begins slashing the man over and over again, as Izuku's laughing, as he's like, "More. Make it flow, Lilith." As blood splatter all over the wall, as Izuku's like, "I got an idea. Lilith, come here." As she gets off the man, as she walks over to Izuku, as he whispers, as Lilith nods, as she walks over, the man digs her claws into the man's torso, as she drags him to the side of the wall, as she begins dipping her claws in blood, as she's writing something on the wall, as Lilith paints this symbol on the wall, as Izuku's like, "Perfect. You're quite the little artist, aren't you, Lilith?" As she's quiet. She talks, but not right now. "I think we're done here." As he hears footsteps opposite direction, as he's like, "My God, young man, are you alright?" As it's one of the newer heroes. As he's like, "I don't know who you are, kid, but I'm gonna ask you some questions. Do you know who did this?" As he's like, "Oh, no, Mr. Hero, I do not." "I'm gonna have to call the authorities." As he's about to pick up the phone, as Izuku's like, "I don't think so." As wires cut the phone, Lilith, pin him down. As Lilith appears the back of him, he's like, what? As Lilith cut his tendons on both of his feet, back of his leg, as he falls down screaming. "Ah, Mr. Hero, you came in the wrong time, wrong place. But for me, right place, right time. You'll be the perfect message to Eraserhead." As Izuku begins his little playtime with him, as he tortures the hero, as he's screaming in pain, as he attached wires into him, as he holsts them up in front of the bloody sign, as he holsts up, as Izuku rips a piece of his shirt off, as the man's still alive, as he's carving, as Lilith's carving a message for Eraserhead, as she writes in the man's chest, "Hello, Eraserhead. I'm back. Come and stop me if you can." As Izuku takes out a knife, as he slits the man's throat. "Come on, Lilith. Let's go." As he leaves the coffin there, No. As Lilith goes back into the coffin, as it goes into the ground, into the black void, as Izuku puts his hands in his pockets, as he's, that was fun. Better head back before Dabi knows I'm be gone too long. As Izuku walks over to one of the corpses, as he's like, doesn't have a phone. Guess I shouldn't have broke that one. As he goes to the second body, as he's like, bingo. As he dials a number, as he dials the the news headquarters, as he's like, who's this? Hello there. My name's not important, but I suggest you come down to Hosu City, near an alleyway near the museum. It's quite a sight. As he hangs up, as he goes off and goes back to the safe house, as he walks in the door, as he's like, Dobby's not home. So, the next day happens, as Dobby gets back, as he's covered in blood. And he's like, oh, there you are, Izuku. Thought you left. I know you left early, didn't figured you would be still out. Oh no, Dobby, I'm good. What about you? Oh, I had some run with some heroes. What you been up to? Nothing really. Hey, can you mind turning on the news for me? Turn on the TV, will you? I'm curious if my plan worked out. As Dobby's like, what do you mean, Izuku? Just watch. If everything goes to plan, it's going to be quite fun. As Dobby clicks on, as he turns the TV on, as it's a news broadcast, as it says, late last night, a passing hero has came across 3 deceased bodies, 2 civilian and 1 hero, freshly out of UA University. Now, the next images we're about to show you is quite graphic. If you have any kids or you're queamish, please turn off the TV now. As they show clips of the hero hanging as the symbol. Apparently, we have a new villain. A villain appeared. We don't know what his goal is or what his quirk is. But we are calling him the puppeteer villain. If you have any information, please contact authorities or your closest hero. As Izuku starts. Oh, this is going to be fun. As Dobby's like, what did you do, Izuku? You saw it? You like my work? As he's like, Jesus, Izuku. That's pretty messed up, man. Not really. I only did that because of spur of the moment. And to leave little Eraserhead a message. So, Dobby, do you have anything fun going on right now? As Izuku smiles, a crooked smile, as Dobby's like, yeah, I got something. I need help with something, actually. As Dobby throws him a hoodie, come on. I need to show you. It's something you have to see. As Izuku's like, very well. Hope I can kill someone. As Dobby's like, yeah, you'll get to kill. Trust me, there'll be plenty of killing. As they walk out of the safe house, as you see those dirtbags over there, as it's a group of low-tier villains, as he's like, yeah, they've been getting in my way. Apparently there's a big fish around. I don't know his name yet, but it seems like all of the lower class villains are gathering together to go after some sort of factory. I'm not totally sure what they're doing. But they crossed me. I can't allow that though. I can't allow that to fly. What do you say, Izuku? As Izuku smiles. As he's like, this is gonna be fun. I wonder, who shall I use? As Dobby's like, what do you mean? My dolls, of course. As he gets flashbacks of Willow. As he's like, you're gonna use Willow? No. Someone new. As Izuku gets a devilish grin. And it's like, alright, Izuku, let's head back to the safe house. We'll strike tonight. I know where they're located. As Dobby and them go back to the safe house. Get back to the safe house. As Dobby goes through the plan. As Izuku gets the idea. He's like, I have a better idea, Dobby. What do you mean? Oh, this is gonna be good. After deep thought and consideration, I think I'll give Billy some playtime. As Dobby's like, who's Billy? Oh, wait and see. As they get in the car, as they drive off to the building, abandoned building, that still has electricity. As they get to their destination, as Dobby and Izuku get out of the car, as Dobby's like, so, what are we gonna do? As they're about a couple buildings back, a couple buildings back, so they're not strictly at the base where they're operating. That's simple, Dobby. I figure we'll cut the power and let Billy let Billy out. As Dobby said, I don't know who Billy is. One of my special friends. One of my wonderful dolls. As they're closer to the place. As they see patrols. As Izuku wraps a wire on top of the building. Not on top, but on the side of it. As Dobby's like, Izuku, what are you doing? As Izuku's on the ledge. As he's leaning against one of the windows. As he sees one of the patrol. As he swings his wire around the man's neck. As he pulls up. As he jumps down. As he wraps it around the light poles. As he's choking to death. As Izuku, as one of the other patrols, there was two on a team, come up from behind as Dobby blasts him with cremation. Guess that's that. Luckily, hopefully they didn't hear us. So we just gotta get through the door. As Izuku's like, no, hold up, Dobby. We're gonna play this smart. Come on, follow me. As they get to a generator. Dobby, would you mind? As he's, yeah, sure. As he blasts us, the power's cut out. Alright. As they walk through the front door, as Dobby, stand back a little bit. He hasn't been out in a while. As a black portal appears on the ground, as you see this puppet, Billy, comes out with no All Dobby sees is the puppet with no eyes, just smiling. As he's like, alright, Billy. Today's a very special day. You get to play. Leave none standing. But leave the head honcho alive. Will you now, Billy? As he's like, he nods and smiles. Alright, Billy, go have fun. As he runs through the door, swiftly. As soon as Billy gets into the building, he puts his mask on. As he ignites wires everywhere, strangling several of the soldiers. As they can't see in the dark. As he pulls back, as all their heads pop off, hitting the ground. As we cut to the main honcho. As the power goes out, as they can't see where they're at. Boys, light some. I need light. As there's barrels, as a couple of fire cork users are blasting several barrels, as he's like, damn it, what's going on? As he on his walkie-talkie, boys, what's the status? As he gets a response, they can't hear you. I'm coming for you. Sit tight. As the cut out, what the hell? Get yourself armed, boys. We have visitors. As boss, they took out. Are you telling me they took out all our men? Apparently, we're the last ones alive. We're gonna kill these guys. Then we'll continue on what we're on our plan. As they're keeping eye on the entryway of the room. As Billy stops at the door, as Billy puts his ear, side of his head on the door as he hears talking. As Billy steps back, disappears in the shadows. As boys, as soon as he enters the door, kill him. As Billy appears in front of him, back of him, as shadow spikes come out of the ground, piercing the men, as he spears them, as they're hovering around the ground, as, what the hell? As he turns around, as he opens fire on Billy. As it goes through him, as we're gonna cut to Izuku, as all they hear screams. Guess Billy's having more fun than I thought. Let's go, Dobby. Before Billy does something I told him not to. As they're walking through, as he opens the door, as he sees Billy about to charge at him in midair. Billy. As he wraps Billy around the wire. As he's like, looks over as Izuku unravels his wire. As Billy kneels. Good, Billy. What I say, keep that one alive. As he's like, what the hell are you guys? Oh, don't mind him. As Billy takes off his mask, looks at the man evilly, as he wants to kill him. As the portal opens beneath Billy, as he sinks back down into where he was kept. Now, as he wraps the man in wire from head to toe, as he flops down, It's like, if you're gonna kill me already. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna die. But what I'm interested in, what you've been up to. As Dobby's like, we should kill and be done with it. No, he has information. Clearly, these villains got together for something. And if a bunch of weaklings gathered around, they know something. Something interesting. I was like, I'm not telling you anything, man. I think you will. As he tightens the wire, as he screams out in pain. It's like, alright, I tell you. There's a new hotshot. There's a new hotshot around here. We don't know his name, but we've seen his people come out of this factory. We were going to hit it. The location, please. As he tells him the location, good, thank you. As he pulls hard, as he squishes the man to death, as blood splatter everywhere, as several blood splatter on Izuku's cheek, as he's like, as he takes out a handkerchief out of his pocket, not a handkerchief, but he takes one of the man's, give me a second here, guys. As there was a rag on the table, as he wipes his cheek off, as he throws it in the fire barrel, as he's like, alright, Dobby, I guess we're done here. As he's like, hey. And he's like, thanks for the help. No problem. I want to check out this factory. It interests me. And I want to know more about this big bad wolf coming around. Maybe he'll be the entertainment that I desire. As Dobby and them walk out, as they get in the car, as they drive back to their hideout, as we cut to UA earlier that day, as you have several of the heroes coming in. He's like, oh, Eraserhead, have you seen the TV yet? As he's in his sleeping bag, he's like, no, man, I haven't. Why? You need to. Oh, fine. As he gets up, this better be important. As they cut to the news broadcast, as his eyes widen, as Izawa leaves, as he calls the police department. Why didn't you contact me? He showed up. I told you to contact me as soon as he resurfaced. My apologies, Razorhead. This one took us by surprise. I'm heading down to the scene now. As Izawa gets there, as he sees the message for him, as he's like, damn it, kid. You're going down. You're going back where you come, where I put you. As Izawa is getting information. As he's like, my God, that's one of our newest, one of my old students. Yeah, he was one of Izawa's old students because he's been teaching there for a little bit already. So as Izawa is, physically upset with that, and we're going to stop it here. Hope you guys have a spooky time. Catch you guys later. Bye.